When we last left off, you had started traveling again into the jungle, this time down the River Teriki. You had gone about 2 days' travel and gone into the jungle proper. You'd had a handful of encounters, but you've still got a long journey if you intend to reach Firefinger, as you promised to your guide, Azaka. Where do you go from here?
Where are we exactly on the map?
You are roughly about here.
I mean, where did they say the guards in town wanted us to look into the woods for their missing envoy or patrol?
They wanted you to look east of the city.
Should we go east then? Since we're here.
But we're not here. That would be like over here.
Okay. So what do you guys want to do?
Continue towards Firefinger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we tried telling them what was causing, or at least what made the footprints near where they lost their patrol, but they made fun of Sam.
Also, I may have mentioned it like in the first session, but you can choose to try to move quickly in the jungle. There's no guarantee that you'll actually move further, but you basically have a chance of moving an extra hex. However, any perception rolls you make that day will be made at disadvantage.
I don't think it's worth it then.
Interesting.
If we start running lower and lower on rations, then I guess we could start moving quicker through the jungle.
Yeah.
So did we just start the day?
Yes, the day. Well, when we last left off, it was night, and you had not slept yet, because y'all went out to hunt before you took
Yep.
your long rest, and you ran into a pack of ghouls.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, so we're gonna rest.
Who is taking what watch?
I'll take the first watch.
I'll
I
take
can...
second.
Go ahead. I'll take third.
And I shall do fourth with Tabin.
All right, first watch. Make your perception roll. Well, you don't fall asleep, but you're pretty drowsy. You're just kind of sitting there, trying to keep your eyes awake. You don't notice anything. You don't see anything. And eventually, you check the time, and it's second shift.
Well, I shall go wake up Shadow Scale as I go to bed.
Roll 20 has stopped responding.
No.
Give it a minute.
Now my entire laptop has stopped responding. There we go. You watch, keep a lookout. The noises of the jungle grow louder as the night grows darker and deeper. But nothing ever seems to approach the camp, that you can tell.
Then I shall go and wake Harmony.
Harmony, you keep a lookout. You watch intently, double check the perimeters every so often. Once again, lots and lots of jungle noises. Definitely animals that are nocturnal, going about their business, but nothing ever comes within range with the firelight.
Then I'll go wake up the professor.
I'm glad everyone's rolling real good tonight.
Damn it, Joe. You jinxed it.
Well, Tabin and the professor keep a lookout, but Tabin is trying his hardest to stay awake, but eventually he kind of nods off next to the professor.
Still healing from his wounds.
Even so, nothing ever seems to pop up, and morning comes, and the noises of the jungle recede.
We never took the head of that ghoul, did we?
Which one? The big one?
Yeah.
No, I don't think we did.
No, because I thought you told whoever had a knife to get the heads of all the ghouls. Now we were just gonna put them on Mountain Thunder while we travel. Because you had told me to put them in my bag of holding, and I told you no.
Oh, yeah. That sounds familiar.
I just rewatched the video yesterday. You did collect them. And you
Okay.
even brought back the whole body of the special one.
Oh, we brought the whole body.
We brought the whole
I don't remember
You were the
that
one
part.
that wanted to do it, Professor.
Oh,
You
yeah.
said bring back that one with the tattoo. There's probably something special about him.
All right. Well, we
Yeah.
slept. How much experience did we get?
Your experience. You each get 300 XP.
Yeah, so I think I was gonna ask Lindrill and Azaka what the symbol on this specialized school is.
Both of them simply shrug their shoulders, tell you that they're not familiar with it at all.
Hmm.
Undril specifically points out that, I'm not from here.
Well, I guess we'll just take the head of it then. And I'll write down some notes, so that I remember about the symbol in case it comes up again.
Alright. Otherwise, I'm assuming you guys head out for the day?
And we apply our bug spray.
Yay! Do we collect water over the night?
Yes, you do.
Did we have any traps going?
I think we did, and then we had gone out hunting. And
I will be right back though.
So you managed to gather 16 gallons. Something that I have not been necessarily paying attention to is it looks like the rain catchers have a maximum of 8 gallons per.
oh, yeah, that's
So the most you can get in a night is 16, which you definitely got. And then you're checking your you have 4 traps, correct?
yes.
You check the traps, but all 4 of them are empty.
Alright. These traps seem to be doing nothing. Those shacks are telling us anything? Oh no, I guess he would have turned to the end of the night. Never mind.
And then we just got to remember to put on our bug spray, before
Well,
camp.
Yep, Sam did that.
Does anybody need bug spray?
I do. Because I have a sword, a sling, and a shield.
yes.
Well, that was-
We decided not to give you a vial.
And anybody else?
Just slip on some mud. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hide in the mud.
Pretty sure the lizard folk.
Have tough enough skin.
hmm
No, I'm saying that the lizard folk also needs Brian's
You do?
character.
Like
He needs an application.
I do too.
Okay. So I'll give them each one as well.
All right, so are you going to continue traveling at your normal pace?
Yep, I think so.
And then here's my question. Are you going to stick further inland, or are you going to stick to the river?
I think sticking to the river is the best bet, at least till we hit the end of the river.
Yeah, agreed.
Give us a permanent landmarker to know where we are.
Yep, less likely of a chance to get lost, though higher of a chance to get
Of
attacked by.
encountering bigger creatures.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you spend your day traveling, going through the jungle, cutting your path as best you can. Azaka leads you, avoiding the dangers that she knows are out there. But your trip is uneventful this time. And soon, the night falls, and you must make camp once more.
I'll go hunting.
I'll go with.
I'll go with.
I shall send Tabin. I'll set up camp and the traps.
What's Brian doing?
You just staying at camp.
Also gonna try some berries for the traps.
Yeah, you managed to find a few berries. So the hunting party is everyone other than Erd and Professor Uzal.
Yes.
Well, you go out for a few hours, checking nearby, looking to see if you can find the spoor of something. But after about a solid 2 hours of checking the nearby jungle, you don't find anything.
You win some, you lose some,
Too many dead around here.
Well, then we'll head back.
All right. Who's taking what watch?
I will take first.
I
I'll
can
take
sec-
second.
I can take third.
It's a big
Just need a
fourth.
fourth watch. All right. First watch. Make your roll. You sit around, you hear some noises, but you never see anything. Eventually, time passes and you go to wake up Igris.
Apicorns. Your turn.
Yep. Let's do this.
Your watch is similar to Shadow Scales. Lots of noise, but no encounters.
Hmm.
I was hoping to see if I had any sound effects. I don't. During your watch, the rain comes down particularly hard, but otherwise, nothing shows up. Which just leaves Erd. Erd keeps a sharp lookout, checking the surroundings, making sure nothing comes up on the camp. And nothing ever does. Morning breaks.
I'm bored.
You're all bored.
Mm-hmm. Care to fight me, little brother?
Little brother?
Mm-hmm. I said I would protect you. You are little.
Whatever.
But I suppose have to keep moving.
Yep. So break down camp. Apply the bug spray.
Did we check our traps?
Oh, yes.
Guys, can you hear Joe?
No.
No.
Oh,
Has he been saying something?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's asked if we were going to check our traps and stuff.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, laptop stopped responding for a moment.
Man.
Yes, we're definitely going to check our traps.
Yep.
All right. You go to your first trap.
Anything good?
It's empty.
Damn.
You start heading towards the second trap when you notice that it's kind of oddly cool in this part of the jungle.
Hmm.
Well, that's not normal.
Everyone make perception rolls.
I'm good at perceiving things.
Yeah, sure you are.
I mean, Shadow Scale is not particularly paying attention, but everybody else, as you proceed forward, realize that it is downright, like, a pretty significant drop in temperature. And eventually things become obvious enough even for Shadow Scale as frost seems to be forming on some of the plants.
Hmm.
Colds actually really hate the cold, so
We caught
probably
a
why I'm
frost
not paying
giant!
attention.
As you finally reach the
That would be
area,
amazing.
as you start walking further, not only is there frost, but you see snow.
I don't like this.
And then within like the last 100 or so feet, as you get within range of your trap, it literally looks like you're in like the frozen tundra of the north.
Okay, so what's in the trap?
You get to your trap, and it is frozen completely solid and shattered.
Maybe a gut?
Are there any, like, footprints or anything?
Oh yeah, I mean there's a handful of footprints that you can barely make out, but they're quickly filling in because it's snowing. You're also all like pretty cold. You're pretty sure it's almost below zero, close to, and you're in jungle clothing right now.
This is definitely not normal.
Okay, what do the footprints look like, Joe?
Make a survival check.
do that. Watch out! At 11.
You can make out two pairs of footprints. They appear to just be It's hard to make out with how much snow has fallen, but just two individuals.
Pretty
Humanoid, you would
sure
guess.
I'm weak to cold, so I'm shut down.
I don't think you are.
Kobolds have no listed weakness to cold. I mean, you
It-
can roleplay
it's
as...
just in the descriptions, kobolds are cold-blooded, and so they're susceptible to cold.
Yeah, you might not like it, but like you as a racial characteristics, like stat-wise, are not affected. You can totally be affected RP-wise, though.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not wanting to be here. I'm shutting down. I'm tired.
I mean,
What?
let's
What's this
look
stupid
around a little bit.
white stuff?
That would be snow.
Is it attacking us?
No, it's not attacking us. But it definitely shouldn't be here either.
I mean, if you check the nearby area, you can kind of figure out that it appears to be about everything within roughly a 50-foot radius is snowy and cold. But then you get beyond that and you return to the normal jungle.
So something got trapped, set off some kind of winter spell, and then escaped.
Do you want to follow it?
I mean, we could. Definitely seems interesting.
Can
I
we
mean-
even follow it? Do we know like where it went?
Based off the tracks you did find, it looks like it was heading roughly south.
Well, let's check our other traps and then just continue along the river like we were. Maybe we'll run into it again.
Well, you leave your winter wonderland to check the third trap and
Good.
find it is empty.
No, pretty, but evil.
And the fourth?
You move on to the fourth, and everyone make perception rolls. So everyone is able to see it. It's pretty obvious. Something got caught in your trap, most definitely. But something else has already decided to make use of that, make a meal of it. As you approach your trap, you see what you recognize by now, after having been described a couple things, an Allosaurus.
Okay, this is where we stop. We tiptoe backwards and walk away.
It appears to be eating whatever got caught in your trap overnight.
What, you don't think we could take a lone Allosaurus?
I mean, we probably could, but
No,
do we want to?
pack animal.
I don't know. I asked Asaka what she thinks.
Pack animal.
Usually you would need a fairly decent-sized hunting party to be able to take down something of that size.
Okay, I don't think we should do it.
Alrighty.
No, guess we're down a trap.
Down
Down
two
two
traps.
traps.
Down 2 traps.
Granted, I am talking about people that do not have access to magic.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, what
I bet we
what
could
does
do
everybody
it.
else say?
How about we scout
You
first?
you might stand a chance, especially if you can keep your distance from it. But
Let's do it.
be careful.
Let's do it.
Well, the warlock wants to get into a fight, so I guess we go into a fight.
Okay, well,
Something.
let's see. What type of turret should I do for this fight, I guess?
Well, it hasn't noticed us yet.
It has not.
Well, we could all blast it once.
I can't do no such thing.
You three magic casters can definitely.
I will sneak.
With a
And
Fairy
how
fire.
far away is it, Joe?
You're currently about 100 feet away from it.
Oh no, I can't.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I'm good for, blasting it. Think I'll pull out my ballista.
Bird, what do you think?
I just gotta move up 10 feet. I can hit it with a hunter's mark.
So I guess the plan is then 3 spellcasters will hit it with a ranged spell and then commence.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my furthest ranged is 300 feet, so I could zap it a few times from there.
Mine's 120.
I don't know. Mine is.
Oh,
Well,
what
didn't
are
you
you gonna
take that
use?
one where that
Firebolt?
doubles it?
Yes, that's pretty sure my highest one was my scorching,
Scorching Ray.
which is 240. But if we take too long, that thing's gonna
Yeah.
eventually notice
So
us.
I say let's just blast it now.
Yeah,
That's the plan, Joe.
take
Okay.
that food
All right,
from us.
let's roll some initiative.
Over here.
Oh,
Well, Erd has first turn.
Hold on, is that Jack's not on the field?
Why
Oh.
would we bring Jax for check? Well, no.
That's a mountain is there. I shoot it from there, Joe? Or do I need to move?
That depends. What are you shooting it with?
A bow.
Yeah, you should be able to arc it to be able to hit it. It's pretty big.
So we say we're 100 feet?
You are, however, far away you currently are right now.
Good. So 80 feet. So I'm gonna hit it with a hunter's mark first. That's a bonus action. Now I am gonna hit with my long bow.
Fire away.
I was clicking on it and it wasn't working. I don't know what the hell that douche.
Can you exit out of your character sheet and reopen it? Is it still not working for you?
Oh, but now my character sheet's not popping up. Well, I'm just gonna exit out of the game. You can just move on to somebody
Well, I'll
else.
make an attack for you real quick.
All right.
Oh, that definitely hit.
Okay. Well then, I'm gonna have my swarm. So
How much does your
it is
hunter's mark do for extra damage?
D6, and I'm doing the Stormer one with my insect, so that does an extra D6.
So what is your thing doing?
My Swarm is doing an extra D6 damage.
So you're doing an extra 2d6 damage?
An extra D6 damage. So 2,
Well,
yeah.
also from your hunter's mark.
Yeah, my Hunter Mark does 1, then my other one is going to do another D6 damage. A
So
piercing.
18 damage total. Erd fires a shot off, and it roars in contempt. Shadow scale.
Move over to these bushes and continue stealthing.
Make your stealth check.
Yeah.
Truly, the shadow scale. Professor.
I've gotten to 3-foot tall grass. No one can see me now.
How high up is this area here?
That area is about 10 feet up.
So I
Probably a
assume.
little bit less.
So do we have line of sight then?
Just barely. You can see the its back and part of it. Yeah,
Okay.
the upper half of it. It's tall enough.
Bam. Really? Well, let's
is that
first.
supposed to do something?
Shut up over there. Well, that was the
Yes.
first shot.
It goes completely over its head as you overcompensate.
Second.
Adjusting based off your first shot, you strike it
And third.
and hit it with another ray. Now that you've made your judgment shot. Is that your turn?
That is.
Harmony.
If it runs, we can track it. At least I can track it.
Han.
Yep, I was doing something. You hit it with an Eldritch Blast. Is that your turn?
I'm gonna move. That's all.
Taben?
Not entirely sure, considering it's that big and it's a dinosaur. I'm pretty sure it has like 60 normal movement speed.
It's Taven.
Undriel steps up, ready to support people, but does not engage in combat as of yet. Azaka tries to range in a shot, but misses. Igris,
Well, I think I'm going to firebolt it.
your shot goes wide.
You were saying over there, Igris, about my aim.
Shut it.
Is it your turn?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna just stay here.
Well, it didn't like getting hit by all these things.
Yeah, but is it smart enough to know where the heck we are?
Oh yeah, everything
Um.
came from one direction. It was quite the light show also.
There's nowhere I am.
Nobody knows where you are.
But if I went into 3 foot tall grass, I'm pretty sure I don't know where I am either.
I don't like that.
It hops on down,
Might have to move that.
sees Harmony, attempts to go after her first.
I have to move that dinosaur. Back up.
Yeah,
It
skip politely.
tries to bite down on you. What is your current armor class?
11.
It chomps on you with its massive jaws, dealing 19 piercing damage. That is its turn. Erd,
It's still marked. I'm gonna shoot it.
I'm afraid that this time your shot does not penetrate its thick hide. Bit of a glancing blow. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Shadow scale.
Movement speed is half from stealth, right?
Yep.
You are the Bushmaster.
Make your stealth check.
I do have to make a new one every time I spell,
Oh yeah.
or every time I move.
Let me double check. Yes, make another check. You continue to stay out of its line of sight. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Professor,
Ray of sickness.
your ray goes past it as it lunges for Harmony and manages to go right beneath your ray just in time.
Damn. Well, then I'm gonna move right over here.
Harmony,
I'm just gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
I saw she's engaged, isn't she? What's the?
she is.
Does Harmony have a melee weapon?
Yep.
Okay.
When I get close to it, I would be smacking it with the short sword. Cutting its little.
Are you disengaging?
footsies.
Oh, I was just wondering.
No, I forgot about that.
Is that your turn?
It's my turn.
Another Allosaurus bursts out of the brush.
I know
Oh,
it! It's a pack animal! I told you all we should scout this out first!
But do we listen to little short stacks?
Not when you drop
I don't
twice
know.
as
Do
a
we
fucking
listen to
egg!
you?
Just drop twice as an egg.
I think you were.
It
You're right, you
charges-
probably dropped 4 times!
It charges straight towards Taban and attempts to get at him with its claws. However, he manages to leap just in time to duck under them, making it his go.
Well, Taban will attack the one that just came at him.
He tries to thrust at it, but it is able to move aside. He makes sure to aim his second blow at its center body mass and catches it.
Come on, Taban.
However, his third attack, he's not able to find a good chance to land another blow. Is that his turn?
Mhm.
Indril pulls out her mace and tries to attack the Allosaurus.
One in front of her?
Hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. She manages to land a small blow against it. Azaka tries again with her longbow, but her shots cannot get into that hide. Igris.
Okay. I'm going to use my action to summon my cannon. I'm just gonna go at the ballista. I'm gonna pew pew.
You're the one that can put that on the field.
There it is. Oh, it is not at the. It's at 15. Yep. He'll be spawned right there, and I'm gonna use my bonus action to activate it to shoot this one.
Which one?
The one here in front of me.
All right.
I think it was what, a D.
You have the actual rolls.
Yep, I was just looking at what it was. Pulling up the character sheet. Force Ballista.
It hits it.
Yay.
It tears out a good chunk of it, and it roars angrily. It's bleeding from several wounds, but still fighting.
And it pushes it away from me.
It's against the wall.
Yeah, it can't
Yeah,
go back.
I know.
Is that your turn?
Yeah. 1, 2. Yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
It roars in anger and frustration. Seeing as Undril was the last one to attack it, it attacks her. However, even with its mighty jaws, it is unable to penetrate her chainmail. She's very proud of the fact that she's still wearing it. Erd.
Is it possible to push it up the hill?
No. Not
Are you
something
sure?
that big.
Only if
Unless you have
had,
like a really powerful spell.
I have a thing for my swarm. I can move a creature up to 15 feet. I was on
Say a
the.
large creature.
It's just a creature.
I'm not going to say something this big. I'd say
Alright.
medium.
It's still marked.
It is. I put the mark upon it. This time you managed to get your shot at this range and let loose an arrow right at it.
Oh, why don't we just roll 2d6 then?
Roll your damage and then roll another 2d6, yeah. Erd lets loose an arrow from his longbow and catches it directly in the eye. With that, it topples to the ground with a massive boom.
Damn it! Dead before I can get to it. Thank God there's another one.
Oh!
I'm sure a third one will show up pretty soon here, though.
Maybe.
Oh. As a bonus action, I move my arm hunter mark to the R one.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Shadow Scale.
You could move to the other bush.
What I'm doing.
Make your stealth check.
No, it's gonna die before I even get there.
No one's gonna die. Because I'm gonna shoot at it.
Let's see, can I...
This one I can move.
I'd have to walk up in front of it to attack it, so I'd lose my stealth bonus anyway if I did manage to make it there before it died. So, I think I'll just walk at it.
Walk at it.
I'll rage, of course.
Rawr.
Let's see. It's a 1! Shadowy tendrils lash around me. Each creature of my choice that I can see within 30 must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d12 of necrotic damage. And the DC it has to beat, but it's only 11.
It succeeds.
No. Then I guess I will attack it. But because I have pack tactics and Taven's right there, I have advantage on that at least. Thank God I did.
Only 3. Damn.
You strike out at it.
That is everything I do.
Professor, your firebolt does not hit it.
A little off today.
Today, yesterday,
Is
Shut
that
up.
your
day
turn?
before.
Yes.
Harmony.
So, I'm guessing that... let me read this real quick. So, the Shadowy Tendrils, each creature of my choice must succeed or take the 1d12, and then there's a period after the damage. And then it just says you also gain 1d12 temporary hit points. It doesn't say if it hits, it doesn't say after it hits, it's just a period, and then it says you also gain 1d12.
Shit. Are these considered beasts, Joe?
They are.
I have a bonus to beasts.
So
Yep,
I'm
that's
personally
true.
think it's
You do. You gain a d12 automatically.
wonderful. Yay.
But yes, your harmony, your Eldritch Blast hits it as lightning shoots from your fingertips.
Magic Rambo, go!
And that's my turn.
It doesn't like any of this. It's going to keep going for Taben, though.
Also would have ran. Then we can track it down and kill it.
No, it doesn't want to snack there.
But it critically fails and tries to bite right into his spear. He gets a free attack. To which he shoves his spear into its mouth. And they just kind of awkwardly stand there, not actually doing anything.
Tickle,
What
tickle.
the hell? Luckily, it is his turn. This time, he makes sure to actually stab it and not just shove it into its mouth and not hit anything.
Wiggle the spear around a little bit.
And then, oh,
Fueled by his embarrassment.
Taven just lets loose on that thing.
Still alive, is it?
It is. With his last attack, he is unable to get another blow. That his turn.
I want that one. I look up that.
Windriel steps forward to check up on Harmony. Do
I'm
you need
okay.
any more healing? Oh, all right then. And with that, she attempts to use Sacred Flame, but it is ineffective. Azaka lets another arrow fly, and she finally hits something. And with that, the Allosaurus goes down.
I want to do something. I want to use my cunning artisans on the first one. As a part of a short rest, I can harvest bone and hide from the slayed beasts, Kuna dragons, muscle plant creatures of size small or large, to create one of the following items: a shield, club, a javelin, 1d4 darts, or blue gun needles. I want to make a javelin. Joe.
Takes how much time? A short rest?
Yeah. Oh, it takes a short.
Nice.
Which ability was that?
The cunning artisan. Better my bite. I do have a dagger.
Yeah, if you guys choose to take a short rest here, Erd can take the material from one of them and proceed to start making a implement. You guys take.
I'm fine with that.
All right, you guys take your short rest, 1 hour. If anyone wants to use anything else. Meanwhile, Erd goes up to one of the Allosaurus. And what do you want to make and from what?
I want to make a javelin.
What are you going to make it from?
I don't know. Maybe some bone and make a bone javelin.
Otherwise, you could take one of its teeth and use that as the point. And
Good,
then just
yeah, let's do
break
that.
off some wood. All right,
Use-
you made a javelin.
Let's see. Yeah, no, never mind.
Now, just to make a point, this is edible meat, and lots
Yeah.
of it.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
I guess we should try to get some of that meat back cooking.
Yep. Let's take the claws of the Allosaurus as well.
Yep. Let's see.
Also, so during the long rest,
Short rest.
short rest, anyone can choose to harvest the from the Allosaurus, but it'll have to be one person per. And
I'll help someone.
Erd is already busy making his javelin.
What's everyone's survivals?
Mine's low. -1.
I'm at +1.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could use this to make some tools. The short rest to make some tools.
So, anyone else have a higher survival than +1?
I have a +7, but I'm busy.
You're busy.
Well, I can I assist Shadow Scale?
My survival is +2.
Alright, I will assist Harmony in harvesting. You can't because if you're going to make tools, that's using
Well, no, I
that.
said I could make tools, but it's just like I'm looking at my tools. I don't really need any tools right now.
Well, then. Yeah, no, I'll assist Harmony.
So is that advantage, Joe?
Yes.
Oh.
Well,
You're able to get some of the meat off of it, but not all of it. You end up
I'm
ruining a fair bit.
I'm gonna work on the other one.
All right.
Anybody want to assist me?
Sam,
I think
Taven?
it'd only be
Undrill is
Sam.
willing to help.
Okay.
I can also assist.
Igris does a much better job. So, from the one that Harmony did, you're able to get the equivalent of 5 rations. As from the one. But these ones do not keep. These ones will spoil within roughly, you would guess, 3 days.
Yeah.
As from the one from Igris, you get 16's worth equivalent of days' rations,
Okay.
but will spoil within 3 days.
Yep.
So a total of 21 Allosaurus meat.
Well, they
Man,
spoil
maybe we
the
should have picked up some of that snow and put it in the bag of holding.
It's not how that works.
Yeah.
What about the ice?
I mean, you'd have to find something that could actually keep it cool the moment you step into the regular jungle.
You don't think a void is cold?
It specifically states that the bag of holding stuff still spoils in there.
Oh,
And I would say that because of that, stuff will melt in the bag of holding.
add Jalen Joe to my thing.
You should be able to just look it up and then bring it over to your sheet. So if you click on the little eye,
Oh, I found it.
yeah, and then if your sheet, you have to make sure it's not a separate page. It has to be, when you first click your sheet and it's just on the map, and then you can drag a javelin onto your sheet.
So 21.
Joe. Sorry, I can't drag it from the item thing here over here to my sheet.
Yeah, you should be able to, but your sheet has to be on the map, like not a
It is on
separate
the map.
page. Okay, then yeah, if you find javelin, you
I
should
got
be able to
javelin.
click and drag it over.
Go away. There we go.
All right.
Javelin.
Anyone doing anything else here?
Nope.
gotta collect the trap.
I would think it would be shredded.
Maybe?
The trap is more or less intact. They were eating the boar that got caught in it, which there's not much left of.
Harvesting the boar, I guess.
What's left of it?
There's not really anything worth harvesting of it.
Okay.
I could get about another javelin from it.
You'd have to take another short rest.
I don't know. I'm just saying, Joe. Just saying.
Let's
Damn it.
get this back to camp.
Before we leave, Joe, I'm gonna see. Can I get some of my arrows back?
How many did you shoot?
3?
3.
4?
3?
Yeah.
You managed to get 2 of them back.
So is it like just a regular javelin that you make?
Regular bone javelin.
I mean, it's made from an Allosaurus tooth, but
I was
it is
gonna
just a
say.
javelin.
I was gonna say, then maybe you could sell it for a bit of money.
Good. Or I could just use it.
Yeah, I guess.
I rope to it, throw it in the water, spearfish with it.
So, you head back, finish packing up your camp, and get ready to head out for the day.
Yep. Do the normal setup. Do the stuff and the stuff.
Mm-hmm. All the stuffs.
Yep.
Oh, so
Probably cook up that Allosaur meat before we head out.
You're going to cook all of it.
that's a lot of food to cook.
At least cook some of it, I'd say.
I
Or
mean,
should we just wait until the evening?
can we jerky it?
We
Not
could
in this
definitely.
condition.
Okay.
We could definitely salt it at least.
Yeah.
Smoke it.
If you salt it, it'll last longer.
Do we
Yeah,
have
look-
salt?
We can make
Yeah.
salt easily. With
Yeah,
the,
if you got
Oh,
that
the
jar.
alchemy
Professor made
jug.
salt last time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't you make salt last time?
Because you needed it to perform one of your
Yeah.
spells.
Yeah, but
Yep.
doesn't the
So
magical
we haven't
little
used
jar
the jug yet.
make soap?
So no, the jug makes salt water, so we have to boil out the water, which would leave you
Yep.
with salt at the bottom. So there we go. We can do that.
Well, you guys start heading down the river.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
You head down the river. Everyone make perception rolls.
Perception rolls. Oh, past her, she sees nothing.
Oh, whoops.
What are you whoopsing about?
Nothing.
Just your normal perception.
Oh, Jesus. Well, no, my screen was like lagging, and the only thing I saw was like my last roll, which was that advantage. I'm like, oh crap, I forgot to turn advantage off. Then I realized it wasn't the right one.
I feel like we've rolled more crits in this campaign than we have in another one. Especially crit fails.
I mean, if you want to go through every video and look,
I guess people did break their bowstrings a lot in the other one.
one person in
broke it.
particular.
I broke it once. I have a javelin.
So, as you continue to follow the river, you run into a very interesting sight. Shadowscale and Igris, you are currently having a conversation and not paying attention to what's happening. But everybody else sees about 300 yards away, so a good distance away, what appears to be a T-Rex fighting a giant gorilla.
Nope.
Giant.
Fuck that.
Yep, I'm gonna agree with this.
Not dealing with no T-Rex or giant gorilla.
What? What's going
I
on?
watched King Kong and versus Godzilla. I know what happens.
The humans live?
I don't remember.
I
Probably.
know what happens, but I don't remember.
Remember, if it's the humans live, there's only one human. Two
Yes.
humans.
There's currently a T-Rex fighting off a massive gorilla. Like, this gorilla is almost equal in size to the T-Rex.
I think we just wait for one of them to kill each other and we just finish off the other one.
We can finish
No.
out the other one.
No, I think we just keep going.
Who's winning?
Well, someone can choose to lead the party and make a stealth check to try and avoid them. It's hard to tell who's winning. They're pretty evenly matched, honestly.
That's the best stealth. I have
Erd,
4.
I would suggest Erd.
Yep, I only am +2.
Well, I can try. And everyone else has a better stealth
Make
than I
it
do.
with advantage, because this is also... You are from Chult, so you're a pretty
Ah!
of how to avoid these
Oh
things.
shit!
Erd easily is like, yeah, this happens all the time. You see big dinosaurs fighting big gorillas. Yup. Just follow me.
Daily occurrence.
Walks right around, yeah. Yep. Godzilla versus King Kong. Not a big deal.
Yeah, see?
That's just Tom and that's just Tim. They have to hash it out all the time.
So
On
you
Sublis's wife.
make your give them a wide berth to avoid them and continue heading down the river. The rest of the day is uneventful, and you start to make camp for the night.
Alright.
Really wish we could have watched it happen, but
We set up our
Could just hide in the mud.
three traps, and I'm gonna take 3 things of our meat.
I
Put those
wanna
in the trap.
ask,
Palace or meat.
is this
3 of our steaks.
is this like an occurrence that can happen based off rolls, or is that like a special event thing?
Player knowledge, that was literally just me doing some random rolls.
Okay, so we can see it again.
Totally.
You just hide in the mud and watch it from the mud. Lay down.
So, look, player knowledge, one of the random encounters is T-Rex, and then there's a 50% chance the T-Rex is fighting something. So I roll to see if it's fighting something, and if it is, I roll to see what it's fighting.
You just got King Kong.
I got giant ape versus T-Rex.
Yep. Well, I guess I will go out hunting.
I will come with.
I can go hunting.
Even though, I mean, I guess we have food.
We don't need to
Don't
hunt.
really need to go hunting.
Oh,
We can
that's
take a
true,
break.
'cause right now we probably
But-
have more than.
Yeah, you've got tons of food with the Allosaurus meat.
Yeah.
Each one of the meat, I'm saying, is equivalent of one person's day's rations.
No.
Good
we hit
old
21.
big steak.
Every for Shadow Scale. It's 2.
So yeah, I guess we don't need to go hunting. We can Just set up the traps. Get everything set up.
You only need the traps.
Yeah, no, I'd still set up the traps. You never know what we could catch.
Well, I guess I will start cooking
And if it's a
some of that
day's,
allosaur meat.
if it's a day's worth, we could probably just cut it into 3 bits and put them in the
Alright.
traps.
So,
And how many
You-
is that going to be? It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, cooking up
so
8
you go out,
portions.
you set up your traps, and nobody goes hunting. Who's taking what watch?
I'll take first.
I can take second with Taven.
I can
take
take
third.
third or fourth. I can fourth.
Every time Kelly wants to take it, so she just speaks the same time as somebody else. Like, I gave it a couple seconds. I'm like, okay, nobody answered, so I'm gonna answer. So I will make my perception. Doodly doodly doo doo. Wow.
Once you get my sleep and get my spell back.
There's
You,
no way I'll roll 0 on my perception twice.
So you sitting, keeping your watch, looking around. When you don't really even need to make a perception roll because you see a small masked figure walk out of the jungle right up next to the fire, and it has a tiny staff and it points it at you.
Hi? Who are you?
It starts gesturing with its staff, like beckoning you with it.
Do you want me to follow you?
It nods.
It understands you.
Do you speak English?
Common.
It starts
Pretty
walking
common.
away.
No, it doesn't.
I'm gonna wake up the professor.
Oh, what are you doing?
A masked figure just came out of the woods, stood by the
While
fire,
you're talking,
and
it
beckoned
walks up
me.
and whacks you in the shin with its little
Ow!
staff.
The fuck?
I already
Okay,
like the little
okay.
guy.
Okay, I'm coming with you. I'm coming. Oh,
It jumps
so
him.
don't make it back. I died.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
I like how he's nonchalant, like, what the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna follow the little thing.
All right, you follow it off.
I'm gonna die.
It leads you further. Or do you have dark vision?
Yes, I do.
He is a
All right.
tiefling.
Yep. So it leads you off into the jungle, and you follow it, and eventually it gets to a nice little clearing, and it gestures with its staff towards something that appears to you can kind of make out. There's something on the ground, like in the grass.
I'm gonna pull out. Pull out my quarterstaff and just kind of slowly walk up to it.
All right, make a perception roll.
Oh, don't fail me now. Okay, that's good.
It's a ration wrapper.
I pick it up.
It points off in another direction.
Okay, let's go.
No, it's pointing to like another area, right, like nearby.
Oh, I'll go to that spot.
You find some random paper like crumpled up.
I'm gonna uncrumple it.
I mean, it looks like some notes from, based off what we're reading, it looks like orders given to a member of the Flaming Fist, a squad or a patrol.
Interesting.
And then it points to another direction.
Well, let's go here. I'm gonna put the papers in my pocket and go to where he's pointing next. Or it's pointing.
You find some empty bottles, like 3 empty bottles.
Bottles are nice.
So you pick them up.
Yep.
After you do that, it bows to you and then holds out its little staff, like offering it up to you.
Well, I will go up to it. I will reach out for it.
You pick up the staff, which for you is more just like a little stick,
Oh,
Whack from the shin.
and then
Thank
it
you.
nods. It nods to you and then proceeds to walk off into the tall grass.
I'm gonna go back to camp.
Would it be like a regular size stick for me? Because I'm only 2 foot 2 inches tall.
So yeah, I'm gonna head back to camp.
All right. You picked up the miscellaneous items you've got, and you have a stick.
Okay. It's a nice. Is it a good looking stick?
Oh yeah, it's very nice. It looks like it's been worked a little bit.
Hmm.
Somebody did, definitely been it's decorated and such, carved and things like that.
Yeah. When I get back to the camp, I want to just do a Arcana check on it, just in case. Who knows?
Go right ahead.
Could be a special stick. The stick of many sticks.
It's a wand of magic missiles.
Cool.
Yet he whacked you with it in the
Crap.
ship.
This is
Yeah,
why
but
you
please.
always trust little masked things that come out of the woods and smack you with sticks.
So all I need
Oh my
to do
gosh,
is
it
wear a
was
mask
Yoda.
and smack people with sticks.
That was just so random, and you get a wand of magic missiles.
Well,
Nice.
you picked up garbage too.
Yeah, I picked up garbage. I don't know whose garbage, but I picked it up. Okay.
This was
Pick
the
up your
Captain,
garbage.
this-
All right, here's a wand of magic missiles.
this was the Captain Planet side quest.
Oh God. We're not the Planeteers.
Thank you for picking up some small trash. Here's a weapon of mass power.
Wand of magic missiles.
So, but player knowledge, literally, it states that because that's a Chwinga, the forest spirit,
Yeah.
and it specifically states that it is using a wand of magic missiles it found as a staff. It has no idea that it's actually a wand of magic missiles. It just thinks it's a nice staff. And as a token gesture for picking up trash, it offers its nice staff that it very much likes to the player that picked up the trash.
Oh my gosh.
That's a
This is
weapon.
one of my favorite random encounters possible. I mean, it's not always going to be a wand of magic missile, but
It's definitely random.
It was
yeah,
great.
Chwingas have a tendency to find random items that they don't know what they are. All they know is they don't like trash in the jungle.
So, Icarus, you gonna fill me in as to what the hell I'm up for now?
Well, a little thing, that came out of there, took me to a clearing, made me pick up some trash, and gave me a stick, which is actually a wand of magic missile.
Huh.
He has the jungle madness.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, go back to sleep. I will continue
I'm
my
definitely
watch.
going to.
The rest of your watch is uneventful.
Okay.
Wouldn't be so believable if I hadn't seen him get whacked in the chin.
So
Who's on
I will
second?
wake up.
I believe that was myself and Taven.
Currency
So
stick.
you're not going back to sleep. Oh, I guess no, he had the rest of his watch to finish out.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Well, make your watch rolls.
Roll them once.
I'll take the first one.
Yeah, for some reason my mouse has been a little on the fussy side.
Well, you keep your lookout, but things are peaceful.
Oh, you get the peaceful one.
Alright, to the next one.
Good, a piece of one. You just
Yeah.
been
You really
assaulted.
shouldn't be complaining.
It's like I got beat up by I got beat up by Yoda. Walking out.
You got
It's
assaulted.
basically what it was, babe.
You was
Kinda.
assaulted.
Clean up the jungle, you must.
You did.
And I did. And I
Much
was
trash
rewarded.
there is.
Oh.
Shadow Scale keeps her watch. It's a quiet night, though. I mean, jungle noises,
Those
but
kind of stuff.
otherwise,
Go
technically
find
quiet
yourself a
night.
stick.
And I shall go wake up Harmony.
Harmony sits by the campfire and keeps watch for the hours until daylight begins to break. Morning comes, and everyone awakes and starts to pack up camp.
Hey Joe, how can I get the wand of magic missile up into my actual attacks and stuff? Because I tried just dragging it and it put it down in my just equipment. Is there a way to actually put it up there, or does I just have to type it in
I think so.
myself.
So you wanted magic missiles equipped.
Oh. Down. Oh yeah, I forgot about that button.
And then you'll just need to change what its attack does. Because I don't think it will automatically give you... Does it?
I don't know. I can test it out.
Well, no, it's not. I can see that much. Yeah, adding another one didn't change anything. So... Yeah, you'll just have to deal out the damage automatically.
Okay,
Put in the stats for it.
I'll do that now.
Couldn't you just drag the magic missile spell into his?
I mean, yeah, you could drag the magic missile spell onto your sheet. And then just click that every time you cast a spell.
Keep track
Okay.
of your charges.
Yeah, I can do that.
So, you're gonna go check your traps.
Hey,
Well, how much experience did we get first?
Oh, yes. You each got 200 XP.
yes, 2 to 3 traps.
You head to your first trap, and as you get there, you see what you can only describe as a very strange-looking animal caught in your trap.
Does it appear hostile?
Relatively speaking, it looks like it's very upset to be caught in the trap. It kind of looks like a small bear, but a lot of its body is has no fur. It mostly has fur on its head. The rest of its body is just like skin.
Azaka, you wouldn't
Ewok?
happen to know what this is.
She looks at it and says, "Ah, that is the Zorbo."
The Zorbo. An Ewok. Without its clothing.
Ew.
It is a ferocious omnivore. It is not particularly large or dangerous, but it does have a tendency to attack people. Also, they seem to have strange effects on magic.
What do you mean strange effects on magic?
They seem to up the magic that is either cast on them or used around them.
They warp the magic.
Yes, though I have never seen it happen.
I mean, then I wouldn't be much help in taking it down.
The professor's curiosity has been piqued.
What's our magic on it?
Yes, I shoot ice knife at it.
Oh, that thing is ugly.
You fire your ice knife at it, and right before it reaches it, the ice knife like melts into nothingness.
Interesting. So it seems like it's anti-magic.
I wonder what causes that.
Hey, Shadow Scale. Go kill that thing.
Mm,
You said you were bored.
It's trapped. That's not fun.
We'll cut it loose and then chase it.
But okay.
Oh,
Walk
runs
over
them.
there.
All right. Let me say that you have technically first initiative if you're the only one fighting because it's trapped.
I don't want to take the glory from Show. She never got to fight the last time.
And yeah, anybody else interfering with her little fight would probably piss her off.
My what are
Are
you
you gonna
basically
try to let it?
cockfighting me here?
Are you going to let it loose first, or are you going to attack it while it's trapped?
Let's see.
I'm just going
How
attack
much
it.
money are we putting down on this fight?
I got 2 silver on Shadow Scale.
I'll fight all of you before I fight this thing. I swear to God.
I'll end you.
So do you go to try and release it?
No, I'm just gonna kill it.
All right, go make your attack roll.
Crit.
No, I am going to release it. I would.
All right. What is your armor class?
15.
It tries to claw at you while you're releasing it, but it doesn't actually get a blow in. You're essentially trying to hold it back at the same time. It's about the same size as you, so
It's an even fight.
Damn it. Yeah.
you release it. What do you do now?
Stand at the ready. Take the defense action.
So you're what, taking a dodge?
Yeah.
Despite taking your dodge, this time, now that it's loose, it somehow manages to actually land a blow on you.
Okay, so it is going to actually try and kill me.
You take 10 slashing damage and make a dexterity saving throw. So what it actually did was, this time, its strange looking hooked claws went right into your shield, and then your shield melted into nothingness. You no longer have a shield, and then it clawed you.
No, I guess I'll have to get another shield.
Huh, that's
That
very
was
interesting.
interesting.
Wonder if it's the claws themselves or if they have some sort of magical ability in themselves.
Hold on, you have advantage on dexterity saving throws against effects that you can see, such as traps and spells. But
You could not
defense is-
see this.
Okay.
You had no idea it was even going to happen.
Yeah, you just assumed it was going to be a
No,
claw
okay,
attack.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, I'm going to rage.
Well, you rage.
Lost my shield. Ah!
I would see her raging about that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, what is that? I'm surrounded by multicolored lights. I gain +1 bonus to AC, and anyone within 10 feet of me gets the same bonus. So technically I'm at 14.
So you put on a
now.
rave and we get strong, have better AC.
And then I will attack it. Try to. God damn it.
So it's gonna lose to a small minion.
Make a dex save. It tries to grab your short sword, but you manage to pull away just in time.
It seems very intelligent to grab a sword. I wonder.
And it strikes back at you, landing another blow.
If you give it a sword, so what it will do?
You take another 7 slashing damage, and the magical lights around you disappear.
So, at what point do we intervene?
I'm going to attack it now.
Well, I think at this point I'm gonna send Tabin in so close enough that he can react to it. Not close enough to get involved yet.
Good choice.
And
I
also,
think if I give
also-
it a sorcerer, what
also
will it
gonna
do?
ask Erd and Azaka to ready their bows aimed at that thing.
You strike it
What?
heavily with your short sword.
My bow not good enough?
Oh, I forgot you had bow.
Oh,
Yeah.
Don't I do more damage than I'm raising? Or for crits?
You rolled a 1. No, you don't do extra damage for crits.
Oh, I thought that was a class feature, but maybe I'm just not high enough level for it yet.
Probably not high enough leveled yet. You get more dice higher level, improved critical.
Alright.
You slash at it, and it hisses at you angrily.
It's back.
It's right back!
It tries to claw at you, but you dodge out of the way. You strike out at it, but you strike it and it feels like you hit a rock. Your sword bounces off.
Oh. Oh.
Very interesting.
Kind of want that hide.
Alright.
Sam, high or low?
Let's go low.
Make a dexterity save for Taven.
Tabin, no.
It tries to leap at Shadowscale, but Shadowscale ducks and accidentally flies over Shadowscale, hitting Taben, dealing 6 damage. And you see, what type of armor is Taben wearing?
Studded leather.
You see parts of his leather essentially disintegrate. His studded leather now has 1 less for armor class.
Interesting.
Shadowscale,
Well, I have advantage now because he's right next to Tabin.
you do. You manage to get another blow on it. It continues to angrily hiss and spit and growl.
I really don't know if I can win this.
I think we might need to intervene soon.
It turns around and claws at Shadowclaw, dealing 9 slashing damage. Make a dex save.
Who's Shadowclaw?
I was gonna say,
I think
who's
I'm
Shadow?
not Shadowclaw.
I know Shadow
No,
Scale.
no, you said it. It's too late. Shadowclaw's dead.
No.
Yep. Poor
Make your
Shadow
deck
Claw.
save,
Hey,
Shadow Scale.
Shadowclaw.
Oh, I forgot the half the last damage it did. What was the last damage it did? Or is it what kind of damage is it dealing?
Or no, it's dealing slashing.
Okay, so
The last damage it did to you was 7.
7, so it should be right there. And then you just said 9.
Yep, it just did 9, and make your deck save.
Oh, whoops, hold on.
It catches you square center body mass, but nothing special seems to happen.
Oh, thank God.
Well, if Azaka or if anybody wants to help, go help. I'm pretty much useless in this fight.
I want to pull up my crossbow.
Could help. I believe in her. She can do it.
I'm just pulling it out just in case.
As you strike it again, it hisses, growls, and begins to run away into the brush.
Reaction attack.
I was gonna say, can I shoot it as a reaction?
Yeah, you can all, anyone who wants to can shoot, and Shadow Scale gets an opportunity attack. It's not disengaging; it's just running.
So
Oi!
I technically still get the advantage because it's still 5 feet within an
No,
ally? Oh.
Is Tabin still close enough?
Darn.
I mean, yeah, Taman's close enough.
To shoot it. With the camera at it.
I know, I hit.
Shadow Scale manages to catch it just barely as it's running, but everybody else's shots either bounce off its extremely hard hide or simply land nearby. And once it's about 15 feet away, it begins rapidly climbing up a tree. And soon you lose it in the foliage.
I would just leave it.
Well, here goes that project.
My
Can I get my arrow back?
shield.
I'll get you a new one.
I'm the only one who could hurt it. So I'm the strongest here.
Yes, yes.
But you didn't kill it.
It ran away. So I
Jeez.
win.
You lose.
Were you dropped as an egg?
No. I was not dropped.
Regardless, let's get this trap and go on to the next. Maybe another
Pick
one
up-
of those things will be there.
You
I'm
pick up the
pretty
trap.
I want to
badly
get my
hurt.
arrow drill. Can I get that arrow back I shot? Or is it lost in the woods? Forever.
You get it back.
I mean, I know I'm not showing it, but yeah, I'm pretty badly hurt. I'm like on the cusp of crying.
Undrill touches Shadow Scale, and a number of your wounds close back up.
I nod to her.
You head to the second, and there's nothing there.
Metal lady?
Well, collect the second and go to the third.
You get to the third one, and you're not sure how to describe it. It's missing, but it's pretty. I mean, there's what you can only describe as a trail of slime that apparently went over it and continued going.
Yep, we're ignoring that.
What? You don't want to fight a gelatinous cube?
What person in their right mind would want to fight something that's slimed?
Do you not want to talk? You've been dropped twice. You
Shut
don't have
up.
a right mind.
I have plenty of right mind.
Well, it's a good thing the left mind is the one that's that's for your more what's the word? Logical thinking.
Anyways, I'd say after that, then we go back to camp and get ready to
Oh
go.
wait, so yeah, I was gonna say. So now you've lost 2 traps.
Yep, and I've gotten rid of them on Mountain Thunder there.
All right.
And put on bug spray.
Yep, the bug spray, always the bug spray.
I'm assuming you guys are doing it because you brought it up at the beginning of the session. But you continue to move out.
Now the professor kind of wants
What
to
was
have
that,
a
Lo?
Tobor.
Oh, for however much, if you want to know how much water you collected overnight, you managed to collect a full 16 gallons again. Everyone make perception rolls.
No!
Harmony, Tabin, and Igris managed to notice as you're walking forward, just in time, that a section of the jungle you're walking towards is filled with spider webs. A lot of spider webs.
Time for
I don't like
fireball.
that. We don't need fireball.
Do you continue going that direction?
Yeah. How are we gonna? Like, are they like completely like in the way too? Or are they just all around?
They're kind of all over.
Well, do we see anything caught in them?
Currently, no.
So we're on the edge of a spider territory.
I will stealth. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Don't worry, I got a flamethrower.
And then I will take a big rock and throw it into the web. After telling everyone else to hide.
All right. You
Whoa. Guess I'm gonna
throw a
hide.
rock, and it hits a couple of the webs, sending vibrations through the webs.
Oh, that was 9.
And you all manage to see about 4 giant spiders begin crawling around through the webs.
They're crawling towards us.
They're crawling towards the direction that the rock landed, which is not too far from where you are.
Well, I'm just gonna stand out in the open.
The
I need
professor
to
is
see this.
standing there taking notes.
Well,
Very interesting.
I kind of am too. It's just like, ain't doing good.
Yeah, but you're at least trying to hide. I'm just standing there, too enthralled after the ToA War and all this now.
So are you just gonna hang out there?
I mean, you guys already rolled your stealth, so you might as well do it terribly.
Yeah.
Yep, just gonna hang out here until maybe they go away, but we're gonna try to figure out a way to get through there.
I'm sure Tabin's looking at me like, Professor. Professor.
Told you he was dropped.
I heard that.
So what's the plan? I say, whispering.
I wanted to see how big the spiders were.
Big.
They're very big. I think we should just go around. It'll take us longer, but
I'll ask Kazaka. She knows
better.
what kind of spiders is there.
They are giant spiders.
Okay. I was hoping at like what kind of venom they have. Like, is it paralysis? Is it just normal poison damage?
I would say a little of both.
Then yeah, we're not fighting those things.
I was gonna say, yeah, let's try to back away
Last time you
and
guys
go
almost
around.
died.
Yeah.
I had to run into the middle of all of them and piss and shit myself.
Yeah, we're gonna.
You go around trying to avoid them. And as you take your long way, you continue walking, and a few hours later, you get a very faint feeling of like tremors that get slowly louder, and you feel a rumble in the ground.
Crabroids!
Climb the trees!
To
Oh,
the
no.
trees!
Yep, I would say let's try to hide again. Well, do we know which kind of like direction it's coming from?
Below
Not
us.
really, no. It's hard to tell what direction.
Well, are we gonna try and hide in trees?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Well, you all climb up into trees, and after about 10 minutes of waiting in the trees, you see a brontosaurus wander by.
Back to the
Aw.
tree.
Let's go pet it.
Okay.
No,
Why not?
we don't want to startle it.
But weird lady said we could pet.
I mean, you're not gonna be able to reach much other than like its foot.
And it probably
You
won't even,
underestimate
really
my
notice.
determination to pet things.
Oh, are you gonna go out and try to pet it?
No, they say I can't.
You can.
Me.
Go on.
I said nothing. That was the bighorns.
Then I will go pet.
All right. Shadow Scale runs have to try and pet it. Make a dex save.
Careful not to.
It's the hero skill.
Please tell me you did not just get crushed.
Gonna say I was careful not to get crushed, but guess not. Maybe I just got kicked. Who knows?
Either way, that would hurt really bad.
Yes.
You it's completely oblivious to you and like half steps on you.
F.
Ow.
Steps.
Actually, not even half. Completely steps on you. You take 30 bludgeoning damage.
Well, I'm not dead. But I am
What
down.
did I say?
I
And
go
it just
down, pick
continues
her up,
walking.
and bring her over to Undril.
This is what I warned you about.
Can't hear you. I'm unconscious.
Unfortunately, she has to learn on her own.
Mm-hmm.
And
You should
Jill
have shot it with an egg.
puts her hand over the crushed form in shadow scale. And you hear several of the bones like pop back into place. And
I don't think I'll ever get used to that sound.
shadow scale feels the intense pain as muscle and bone try to re-knit
I'm
together.
just like sitting there, just.
So, did we learn our lesson?
Did you see? I almost got it.
Nope, we did
Nope.
not learn anything.
I bet I could try again.
No.
Nope. Okay, we are continuing on.
Alright, you continue on until night,
Oh,
then
Lord.
make camp.
Mm-hmm.
I'll dream of the one that got away.
Alright, this time I'm just gonna let Jax go have some fun. He hasn't gone hunting for a while.
I was gonna say we got. Do you want to use the last 2 allosaur steaks for your
What?
traps?
No, we're not gonna set the traps up tonight.
Okay.
That's where we experience things.
That is true. We have been finding some interesting things. We've also
Mhm.
lost 2 of them within the course of just a few days.
Well, yeah, because we have to use them for
I
that to
know.
happen.
You gonna put
Yeah,
them
we'll
down then? Or?
we'll put them down. And you also use the last 2 aloe steaks.
Okay.
Alright.
No more aloes.
So Jax has gone out. We got the hunting traps out.
Well, I'm gonna go out hunting. Who's with me?
Taven and myself shall also company.
I'll go.
So, myself, Shadow Scale, Tabin, and the Professor.
I think the last time we did this, we ran into a bunch of undead.
The last time
Yeah.
we did this, nothing. The time before that, we learned a bunch of undead.
So, yep, that's our hunting party.
Anyone coming with us beyond us?
Well, so who's going with?
Myself,
Myself.
Shadow Scale, Professor, and Tabin.
I will ask if Metal Lady wants to come with too.
Did you say metal lady?
Yeah, Metal
Oh,
Lady.
Undril.
Don't be fooled by her
you go
scary
out.
name. She's very sweet.
You go out for about an hour or so, when eventually, Professor, you notice just as it's getting dark, so it's hard to tell, but there appears to be a bluish mist drifting towards you.
Can I react?
Only the professor says something.
Bluish mist. That typically is ominous.
Gonna tell us?
Yes, I'm definitely telling you.
Then I will use magic awareness.
Oh god.
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
Then I will use magic awareness.
Oh, wait,
Awareness.
oh, I thought you said magical anus, and I'm
That's
like,
what I thought you said
what
too.
the crap?
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Anyway,
Been over.
till the end of my next turn, I know the location of any spell or magic item within 60 feet of me that's not behind total cover. And when I sense a spell, I can learn what school it belongs to.
So you're basically sensing his magic wand then too, and his magic bag.
Well, there's definitely magic coming from that blue mist.
And it's only in one direction.
It's coming from one direction, but it's kind of spreading out.
Well, Igris, your
So wait, on the
thoughts?
school, hold on, it'll tell me what school of magic it is too.
Well,
Aberration.
Aberration.
doesn't look deadly. Yeah.
Because looks are deceiving, my friend.
I mean, it's just a blue mist. You can't tell anything more than that.
I don't know. Do we go to it?
It is
Or just go
coming
away?
closer to you.
It's a school of aberration, which I'm not particularly familiar with it because I don't really do magic in anything.
Here's some magic.
Well, we could either go towards the source of this,
School of aberrations that emphasize magic that blocks, banishes, or protects.
or keep an eye on it and go get the rest. while also keeping out of it.
So I don't.
Say we could do that. Probably be the smart choice.
So keep a safe distance and
Get the group.
go get the group. Have some people go get the group.
Yep.
Guess that's our plan, Joe.
You're doing what?
We're gonna keep a safe distance from the mist and send people to go get the rest of the group.
All right. So who's going back to it, and some of you are staying?
I'll go get the group.
All right. Well, it is. Ignis leaves, but it is slowly creeping closer to Shadow Scale and the Professor.
Yeah. Like I said, us three will continue keeping a safe distance away from it.
Well, you're basically going to have to keep backing up then.
Yeah, pretty much. We'll also keep an eye on our surroundings.
Well, after about 15 minutes, Ignis returns with the rest of the party.
Glad that everyone wanted to come with.
Well, now that we're all here, I will go first. I will walk through the mist, I think.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, throw on my glasses.
Nothing seems to happen.
Okay. I will keep walking through it. Does it, like, end at some point, or is it, like, really...
You manage to keep walking for a while before it ends.
Well, nothing happened to me. I shout back.
That you know of.
Come on, Professor, you next.
So he's literally gone through the entire mist.
He walked all the way through. It was about 60 feet of it. And it's also spread out. It's not like straight. It's like a 60... It'd be like a 30-foot radius area.
And
I'm sorry. Why are we walking through the creepy mist?
I don't know.
he
one
just
have
went
dispel
right
magic?
ahead.
I don't know.
I say we just avoid it.
Do I see anything around here that might have caused it? Like something?
No, you don't see anything.
Well,
Yes,
if you
you're
said
also
it
on
was
the
spread
edge.
out 30 feet around, then it's probably because it's in the center, causing it.
I yell over to Igris to head towards the center of it, or at least what you think, and look around there.
Okay. Guess I'm gonna head back in and go to the center of it.
You go into the center and you don't find anything.
Wait. Well, I guess I'd have to use it again. But did I sense the location of the object? If it's only 60 feet across, then I sense the location of any object that's causing it specifically,
Nope.
not just the mist.
Just
Oh,
the mist itself is magical.
Interesting.
well, then I'm
Okay,
gonna tell them just leave it alone.
I'll meet back up with the group. Well, let's just leave it alone. Get out of here.
So they're hoping he'd exit the mist and he'd be like a stick man.
Agreed.
All right.
Rude.
You don't find anything else on your trip.
Alright.
Head back, make camp.
Yep.
Who's doing what watch?
I will take first.
I can do second. We'll tape it.
I can do third.
I guess I'll do fourth.
All right, first watch. You keep your watch, look around. Nothing ever happens, though.
And then I will go wake up my little brother.
Still not your little brother, but whatever.
You have no say in this matter. You are the little brother.
You keep your watch as well, but nothing ever happens.
Alright. To the third. Igris.
Alright.
He's visited by Yoda again.
God.
You guys clean up shit.
So much trash in the jungle.
When you wake up, Igris, you can't hear anything. Like, the professor shakes you awake, and then probably you see his mouth moving, but you don't hear anything. And you realize you also don't hear any jungle noises either.
What?
It's your turn.
I give him like a confused look. Like I go to clean out my ears. Huh?
Your watch. I point at him. I point at the log. And then I just go to my bedroll.
You gonna take a poop?
I can't hear. Can't. Are you talking?
You can't hear.
You can't even hear your own voice.
I go wake up Undrill.
I'm gonna sit by the fire.
Sit by the fire, contemplate my life.
And I will explain to her that apparently he can't hear now.
She wakes up and looks him over. Not sure what might be going on, but she casts her lesser. And upon doing that, you regain your hearing.
It's probably pretty loud too.
Yes, it
Go,
seems
go.
really loud. Like after hearing nothing,
Yeah, going
Yes.
from utter silence to an utter cacophony. It's like, oh,
So,
yes,
Icarus,
you regain your hearing.
I can hear again. Ah, it's
you
weird.
you learned your lesson about walking into fogs before we talked about things.
It wasn't fog, it was mist.
Same basic principle. It's just like shadow scale, running up to the broad, whatever that thing was, and getting stepped on.
Well, you can say that it wasn't a missed opportunity.
I kick him in the shin.
I'm not awake, so I can't laugh at it.
I deserve that one. I'll continue. I will start my watch now.
All right. So, player knowledge: if no one had cured him, he would have been deaf for 90 hours.
Oh no!
Well then,
So, make your perception roll for your watch.
I see everything.
That newfound hearing.
3 Yodas walk out of the woods.
All of them hit your shin.
Oh yeah, the only one that knows that I got, visited by Yoda's the professor.
You guys are terrible at sharing information.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna share it, but then we went out, and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot. In the morning.
Well, luckily, you can very clearly tell that nothing is there. Your watch passes uneventfully.
Yes. I go to wake up
Heard.
Erd.
Bird.
Bird performs his watch. It is uneventful. And who was fourth watch? Or no, that was fourth watch.
No.
That was fourth watch.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
All right, the sun comes up, and you are ready.
Well, it is.
So yeah, as we're breaking down camp, doing our morning routine stuff, we'd be like, tell the group and stuff. It's like, oh yeah, never told this, but it's like, yeah, a couple nights ago, I got visited by a short, masked thing. Took me, picked me up, made me pick up some garbage, and gave me a wand. It's a pretty interesting night.
By the way,
Just
did Jocks ever find anything before we had gone to...
Nope.
Okay. My poor little man. He can't seem to find anything.
I will listen to your tale with extreme focus. I like
It's
stories.
weird. Yeah, he kicked me or hit me in the shin.
I don't like reading them. I like being told them. Just because I can't read, but
How much water do we collect?
16 gallons.
Nice.
Isn't that just enough to keep us through the day?
2.
2 gallons per person, so 10 gallons total, plus an extra 2 for Undriel and 2 for Azaka, so...
Yep.
14
So I'm
gallons
starting
per
to
day.
wonder how a single person can go through 2 gallons of water a day. I mean, wouldn't you just be a little waterlogged?
I mean,
Not
it's,
in a
it's just
jungle,
a...
you'd be sweating out quite a bit of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doing all this work and
Especially
hiking.
if you're,
we would die
if
in the
you're
jungle.
hiking all day, cutting down through vines and whatnot, going through the jungle, getting into fights. You're
We would die in the jungle. We don't drink enough water to make it through it.
and then you check your traps.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. To the first one. Nothing.
The first one is empty.
Alright, we collected
Second
to
one.
second.
Nothing.
Tyler, be quiet.
No.
Water enough.
You get to the second one, and there's not anything in it, but there's someone standing over it.
And you would be...
What do they look like?
He's a human, darker haired, facial hair, but fair skin, definitely not from around here. And as you say that, Professor, he looks and goes, "Oh, pardon me, I was just looking at this trap here. I figured that somebody must be nearby. I am Artist Simba.
I
Ah,
remember the description.
so you're the artist Simba everybody's been talking about.
Oh, you've heard of me, and he kind of looks at you, not hesitantly, but with concern.
And, yes. We've encountered different parties apparently looking for you.
He starts to hover his hand very near to his sword and just kind of goes, I have a lot of enemies. What does that matter to you?
Nothing.
Yep.
We have no
Do you
problems
want
with
to
you.
fight?
Shadow Scale,
Why are
behave
you in the
yourself.
jungle by yourself, though?
Okay, I heard several people talking at once.
I'm just
I
telling
want to
Shadow
know
Scale.
why he's in the jungle by himself.
But what did other people say?
Telling Shadow Scale to behave herself.
Ooh, do you want to fight? Smile
No,
on my
he
face,
doesn't.
jumping around.
He looks at Shadowscale and just says, no, and looks to Harmony. I'm trying to keep away from people generally.
Oh, well, okay.
Why is everyone searching for you?
Yes, I would like to know this as well.
Well, I don't know what else to say other than I'm a wanted man, so to speak.
No, you can't be very smart to be in the jungle alone.
I assure you I'm not alone. My companion is currently hunting, finding breakfast.
Oh, okay. Actually, we getting breakfast too. But if there's nothing in trap, then I guess we should go check the other one.
We already checked
This is the other one.
Oh, this is the other one? No, never
Yep.
mind then.
Only have two.
But
Well,
you must be strong.
That's one way to describe me.
Well, there's a bunch of us, and only one of you. But your reaction was to fight.
My reaction is to defend myself. As I stated, I have many enemies. And I'm
But
never certain
otherwise,
who exactly is coming for me.
If you were weak, you would run. So I guess I don't have to worry about you then.
Sure, let's go with that.
well then, shall we be on our way?
I agree.
Sure. This guy can handle himself.
We'll just collect our trap, if you don't mind, and head our separate ways.
That's fine by me.
Well,
He takes a step back to let you collect the trap.
good luck in the jungle, and yes.
Bye bye, weird man.
He simply nods and waves as you walk away.
Well,
Well,
that was interesting.
you make it back to camp, pack things
Yeah.
up, and head out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with the way people were talking about him, I expected a bit more.
Oh, I'm sure there was more.
Well,
He was very strong.
well, let us be on our way then.
You travel an entire day, essentially, without ever running into anything. And eventually night falls, and you're ready to make camp once more.
And where is Firefinger?
Further south.
Yeah, but I don't see it on the map.
It's
It's
not
not
on
on
the
your
map
map.
yet.
Okay. Well, we shall set up camp and set out for a hunting party.
Set up the traps as well.
Yeah.
Jacques can go play.
Who's joining me?
Do we
Oh, well.
have anyone who's recording the map where we're going? Or do we
Please.
have to hire a
Yeah.
cartographer?
I mean,
I believe the professor has been more or less doing that.
yeah. With the assistance of Azaka, obviously.
You got cartography tools.
I does.
You does.
Specifically bought them.
Oh yeah.
Right in the first session, too.
Oh yeah. Now I remember.
Well, who's going out hunting?
I shall.
I will go.
I'll
I'll
go.
go. I'll go too.
Okay, we'll leave Undril and Azaka at the camp then.
Okay, nice.
So I guess the party is going.
Yes.
Well, you go out, and you don't come across any creatures, but you do find a tree with some interesting looking fruit hanging from it.
Hmm.
You have purify, don't you?
What?
You have purify food.
Way up. Professor,
Would
don't you have
yeah,
that book?
yes, I was going to ask Joe, would that fruit be in my book or not?
It does appear to be in the book.
And the fruit would be?
Deadly poison. Oh no, it's a dynamite tree. I hope not. That would be terrifying.
But funny.
It is a
Yeah.
very rare fruit called dancing monkey fruit.
Dancing monkey fruit.
Is it edible?
It is edible.
No.
Are there side effects?
There are.
I'm gonna start picking some.
And those would be?
Well, it is known that when you eat the fruit, there is a chance that you will just start dancing.
Very interesting.
Doesn't sound like that bad of a side effect. I'm just gonna start picking some, Joe.
Take the seeds.
How big are they?
They're about the size of a mango.
Hmm.
You're
I'll
able
take
to
a bite
get-
out of one.
You're able to get 6.
Okay.
Make a Constitution saving throw. Or you can choose to fail if you want.
Oh, hold on, that wasn't a saving throw.
Come
Well,
on. Yes, it was a saving throw. I don't know what you're talking about.
Harmony begins to dance. It's a very silly dance, and she's just moving all over the place.
Well, I
How's-
definitely see why
how's
it's
it
called the
taste
monkey
there?
dance fruit.
I will laugh at her and clap.
How does it taste, Harmony?
I mean, it tastes really good and sweet.
it's really good, but I can't stop dancing.
She's dancing and clapping her hands and
What does
moving
your book
around.
say how long it lasts?
I was gonna say, yeah, I guess I'm
Till
gonna try
they
it.
die.
Can we not eat all the fruit? And be dancing here like fools?
Fine.
Does the book say how long it lasts?
Yes, does.
Days.
How long do these effects stand?
It says that it tends to vary, but it can last up to 10 minutes.
Oh dear God.
10 days.
So, Harmony dances for 7 minutes straight.
Jeez. Gotta use a lot more than 2 gallons of water today.
At the end of which she is absolutely exhausted and suffers 1 level of exhaustion.
So, what does this fruit have for like seeds or pits?
It's got 1 large seed in the center.
So a pit.
Yeah, pit.
I
Excellent.
wonder what it would do to Mountain Thunder.
We are not giving it to the Ankylo.
Why not? It's experiment. You're a professor.
We've already seen the side effects. It's already been.
On a human.
I think that's dumber than when I tried to pet the brontosaurus.
Probably.
Except you died, and all I did was dance.
I didn't die.
You came very close.
Well,
No, I
let's
wasn't.
bunk
Yeah,
down for
roll.
the night. Let me get my rations.
Take the
And
pit.
I
and
said
one.
feeding it to the Ankylosaurus. Would be the dumb
Also-
idea.
Each fruit can be used to produce juice that has the guaranteed effect of the dance.
Hmm.
If you drink an entire cup of the juice, which is what each fruit will produce.
But we have nothing to.
Some super juicy
I have
fruit. It's only the
juice.
size
3
of a
empty
mango.
bottles.
Jesus Christ.
Oh god.
Motherfucker's saturated.
It's a watermelon that's the size of a mango.
Yeah.
So what? You gonna juice 3 of them? Because then that would give us 4 pits.
Mm-hmm.
And he did say it's a rare plant.
It is a rare plant. You're pretty sure it's worth at least a little bit of money.
Just the fruit or...
The fruit, really.
Well, yeah, we'll throw them in the bag of holding.
They won't survive in the bag of holding.
They're seeds. They can generally survive for quite a while.
I'm talking about the fruit.
mean, so we can juice the fruit and then
Then what
Plant the seeds and back up the
what are
banana.
we gonna do with the other two fruit then?
Honestly,
Yes.
I would just get the seeds from all of them because we got to share some of what we find with. The
I was
thing
gonna
with
say
there.
how much. I mean, would one fruit fill up one of the bottles?
Not a bottle, no.
Okay.
It would
So yeah,
take
so,
like 3 fruit to fill 1 bottle.
Okay.
so I'd have 1.5 bottles really.
So yeah, just juice them, take the pits.
And
Honestly, we wouldn't need to put the pits in the bag of holding.
Other than that, though, you head back to camp and get
Yep.
ready for the night.
Yes.
Who's doing what watch?
I can
will
take first.
second.
I'll take
Third.
third.
Billy Tyler, it's mine.
Fine, I'll take fourth.
All right.
Let Harmony sleep. She danced all day.
First watch, make your check. You keep your watch, but nothing ever seems to happen.
Very well. Shadow Scales, 'tis your turn.
Okay, little brother.
You also don't run into anything during your watch. It is quiet.
I shall wake cool guy.
Yeah.
I would say, that's Erd, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
Yeah,
I was gonna
Tyler.
I forgot. I'm usually third watch. I was just like,
you're Bighorn.
I'm usually third watch, but yes.
I call
Um,
Erd cool scales.
Erd, you catch the scent of something that reeks.
Probably the professor.
Probably.
It's probably Harmony. It's been dancing all day.
It's probably all of us.
Yeah.
No, this
Oh,
smells
reek.
This smells really bad.
Big to be
And you
fair.
can kind of make out the sound of something lumbering around not too far from the camp.
I use my tail to wake the professor. Put it in his ear. We go around.
God, what the?
Oh, over my face. Something stinks. It ain't
Everyone
you.
likes to wake you up.
I was gonna say the professor just gets woken up by everybody.
I'll wake up Taven.
Taven rubs his eyes and gets up. Yawns.
Now, Erd, where exactly are we going?
Yonder.
Alright. First off, give me an arrow.
Arrow.
Yes, I'm casting light on your arrow. And you can
Man,
shoot it in the
maybe-
direction of where we're going so I can see.
Maybe if you were
I
smart
can't see
enough,
either.
you'd wake-
I just light a torch.
I was gonna
maybe
say,
if
why
you're
don't you
smart
put
enough,
light
you'd
on
wake the people
something
with dark
else?
vision.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's just like, why put light on the arrow that's gonna get shot away from you? Why not just put it on something with you?
Because I thought Erd had dark vision. 'Cause he's lizard.
Oh. Because I'm a lizard doesn't mean I have dark vision.
The 3 people without dark vision are going out into the dark.
Alright, fine. I will cast light on Taven's shield. And then we will go out. I will stay behind Taven and Erd, as they are bigger.
I'm behind the faster actually.
God damn.
How much does
Didn't
light
want to
shed?
cast jump if I need to.
Light,
It's
I
16.
believe.
Oh no, it's only 20. Never mind.
Is that?
I guess 40 technically, but
All right. Well, you begin to wander the direction, and as you wander further, the stench gets progressively worse and stronger.
I can't see anything. Give me vision, little camera dude. Yay!
Oh boy.
We will do this in initiative just to
Yes.
keep things. So Erd has the initiative.
I can't really do much. I suppose I could light a torch. I'll do that. I'm gonna light a torch, Joe. Let's fight short sworded. Light a torch!
Your torch is lit.
Oh, get out of here. I don't know if I'm going the right way or not. Oh god.
As you get closer to the ledge, you can make out there's something large
Yes.
just below the ridge that you are standing on.
All that. I'm gonna stay here.
Taben?
He's gonna go that about right here.
Taben is able to make out as the light illuminates An ankylosaurus.
Why did Erd just move?
I'll try to. God damn it. I'll go down one.
But yes, Tabin makes out an ankylosaurus that is wandering through the jungle at night.
Lovely.
Does he do anything else?
For right now, no. CC's. I'm sure from where he is, he can tell that that thing's not alive.
Professor. Yes, as you approach and can get a better sight, you see that the ankylosaurus is in fact undead.
About how far away from camp are we?
You would guess quite a couple hundred yards.
They said it was nearby camp and we could smell it. Well, Eric could smell it.
He could smell it. Something this big rotting. Quite the stench.
But through a jungle?
Yep. He was also downwind.
Okay.
Alright, we're gonna go with this.
Your witch bolt hits it.
Now, would that make enough of a sound? It just says beam of crackling blue energy. Forming a sustained arc of lightning.
Enough sound for what?
Waking up them.
I would say no.
Well, that shall be my time.
Well, it now knows you're there, but it is Erd's go.
My torch. I'm gonna drop my torch. I'm gonna use a. That's just a free action then, Joel? To drop the torch?
It's a free
Okay.
action.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to mark it. Then I'm gonna use my bow.
Well, you hit it.
Then I'm gonna use my swarm to do the extra D2 damage. D6 damage.
The swarm of insects goes alongside your arrow and strike it and sting it and tear at its rotting flesh.
Nom,
that
nom,
your
nom,
turn?
nom, nom, nom.
Yep, I'm done.
Taban.
How high is the ledge?
Probably about 6 feet. Not super high.
How far is across the arrow ledge?
This ledge?
Yeah.
That one's about 15 feet up. That one's a lot higher.
I mean, like if I want to jump to the other side with a spell, if I had one.
You'd need to be able to make quite the jump. Because you're jumping, 30 feet across and about 10 feet up?
25, so about 35 feet. Probably 40.
Now remember, Taban is 6 feet up.
Yes. Which, good thing he has spears, right?
Yeah, spear will allow him to still attack normally. He hits it, strikes it again,
Taban, no!
then he drops his spear down into the gully.
But spears don't have reach.
They don't have reach, but
I
that's
guess
a
the
dumb.
thing's taller.
That's also dumb that spears don't have reach.
Oh, so if I did get a spear, could I have reach?
I would say depending on how you're holding it.
Ah, damn it. I need the shield.
You don't have a shield anymore. You lost your shield.
That's why I said I need a shield.
But yes, that'll be Taban.
You can make one if you find a creature. I can make one on a bone.
Maybe you can make one out of this? Because
Don't tell her.
Because it's an ankylo, so it's got a nice hard shell.
Just don't tell her where you got it from. Here, I got your shield. Where's it from? You don't want to know.
It smells like shit. I love it.
It is just able to catch Taban with its tail, hitting him for 25 bludgeoning damage.
I don't want to take a short rest out here in the dark.
He has to make a strength saving throw.
Taban!
Oh!
Why?
He is knocked prone and back 5 feet from the blow.
I don't like that.
Professor,
Continue with that.
you hit it again. You continue to electrify it.
I'm glad it's a concentration spell. And
Wait, that's concentration.
yeah, up to a minute.
So you can just keep casting it? Yeah, you're right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's why I like it.
I never noticed that.
Yeah, good luck trying to find a stake struck by lightning. A tree struck by lightning.
Yeah, that's why going to the port city would be the best option to restock on components for that.
Well, it
Which
doesn't-
bolt is in
it doesn't
Baldur's Gate
consume it.
3, So
No, it doesn't.
You don't use it up, you still have it.
No,
If it does
excellent.
not say which is consumed, then you still always have it.
Excellent.
yeah.
But I am going to probably move to here.
All right, is that your turn?
Yes.
Erd.
Where do you move to? There.
Yes.
All right. Well, gonna shoot an arrow. Punch.
Your shot bounces off its hard shell.
Yeah.
That your
my
turn?
Turn.
Tata has to use half his movement to stand up.
Drop down there.
He hits it with his shield
And again.
and hits it again.
And third time. God! David! Stop it! Now what's he do with his shield?
The third time, his shield gets caught like in its soft, disgusting, rotten flesh, and he ends up letting go. So now he has neither his spear nor his shield.
Toss him your javelin.
Oh, that's my javelin. Get his own.
Is that
You're
his
not
turn?
using it.
Yes,
You
I've
can buy
updated
one.
his AC now. Since he no longer has a shield.
Well, it hits him again, dealing 16 bludgeoning, and he has to make a strength save.
Get the shield in case I need to use my short sword.
Oh,
Christ.
David, my man.
He is knocked prone and knocked back 5 feet.
Against the wall.
Yeah, he'd be stuck there. Or, I guess, sliding across the wall.
More or less.
Dragged him across the wall with a hit.
It hit him this way. Professor,
Ah,
Let's keep up that shotgun.
You don't have to roll to see if you hit it. You just automatically do damage. It says automatically.
Oh,
Because you're connected to it, so you just keep doing damage.
okay. I don't think it's got an automatic roll unless I do.
Yeah, it does. Well, you could just hit
12.
attack again, but I suppose.
well, with that, the professor continues to pour his lightning into it, and eventually it stops moving.
Well, Tabin will go pick up his spear and his shield.
how many arrows did I find, Joe? Shot off 2.
You shot 2?
Yeah.
You found 1.
Are you gonna take a short rest to make a shield?
I don't want to do it in the dark.
But you have light on Tabin's shield inside
Yeah,
of
but
Nucleus Source.
That's all I gotta.
That lasts an hour. Short rest of 30 minutes.
I suppose I'll go make a shield.
You guys take a short rest real quick here and let
Yeah.
Erd make a shield. Alright, well, Erd spends his time peeling away the armored plates off the dead Ankylosaurus and manages to make a decent sized shield for Shadow Scale.
My little brother used me as an experiment.
You don't know that.
That's true. I don't. You just told me to go kill it. Figured you just wanted your big sister to protect you.
And yes, during the short rest, I will update my notes in my journal.
Tabin gets his stuff back.
Yep, Tabin definitely gets his stuff back. I'm
Yep.
sure he looks very embarrassed of how
He
that
is
went.
annoyed. He has still not properly regained his honor.
Yeah.
But you guys make it back to camp with the new shield.
We'll
Alright,
put
go
it-
wake up.
We'll put it right next to Shadow Scale. Unless Shadow Scale is next.
No, it's
I woke up.
he woke me up.
Yeah, I
and
woke up
You
early.
can go.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
I believe, is it, who's his fourth?
Tyler.
Tyler.
Icarus.
All right.
Now you can roll.
You really do like your low perception rolls.
Yep. I'm not a night person.
But yeah, you're the one with night vision, or dark vision.
Yep.
Well, luckily, it is an uneventful watch and morning breaks.
No.
And we shall call it there.